Alright, so Cymatics has just released their very first completely free plugin. Now, they've had free versions of premium paid options, but this is the first one where the entire thing is completely free. And today we will be going over the Origin plugin made by Cymatics. It's a vintage plugin like RC20. It really seems like every company out there right now is trying to make their own version of RC20, considering how popular that plugin really was, and still is for how long it's been popular. Real quick, I want to say that I'm recording this video right when the plugin comes out, and I should be getting it out either today or perhaps early tomorrow. And it's not always easy to make these very quick turnaround videos where I have to record and edit all in the same day, so if you could drop a like, be very much appreciated. Let's get into this plugin. All right, so I'm on the Cymatics website at cymatics.fm, and here's the Origin vintage plugin. It comes in VST, AU, and AAX versions. Quick little description that Origin is a vintage lo-fi plugin created to make your samples sound like they're straight from an old tape machine. The main knob is a resampler slash bit crusher, which has two different options, with special filters to make your sample sound underwater, and a little footnote here that this is actually a lot in Drake's songs. The other four knobs are tape saturation, noise, movement, and chorus. Using these 5 powerful controls, you can instantly give your samples a vintage vibe. And also a little disclaimer that Origin is only a 64-bit plugin. There is no 32 version. So keep that in mind if you are running a 32-bit computer, which honestly most computers can run 64-bit programs. And there is a few more things I could read off over here, but you guys can go to the website right now and go read all that for yourself. The one thing that you'll not be able to read until you download it is this right here, the PDF. Right after downloading this plugin, it gives you the option to open it up, and I want to read off what it says. So we're going to be doing a small overview here for what all the knobs do in the plugin. If you just want to skip straight to the plugin, I should have a timeline for when we actually start using the plugin instead of FL Studio. So first is the resampler. The core of Origin is its resampler, which changes the sample rate of your running audio in real time. It leverages the nope, not doing that, sampling theorem, which states the highest possible frequency producible in the digital domain is 1/2 of the sample rate. This sounds like some very technical stuff. Take that how you will. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Oh, it's going to tell you right now. Okay. This is just a way of saying that lowering the sample rate of a digital audio will reduce the high frequencies that you can hear. And there's a little bit more that I could read, but I feel like that summed it up pretty nice right there. So we'll be moving on over to the filters tab. Imaging artifacts produced by the resampling process can be removed with the post-resampler anti-aliasing filter. So this filter is just going to be cleaning up some of that like really weird artifacty high end that you can get from resampling and other stuff like that. Typical filter stuff, you know, sort of like EQ, giving you some really unique effects. Saturation is the one thing that I was really curious about over here. Driving the inputs of vintage gear will generate non-linear saturation, coloring the sound, and giving it character. So basically, it's just going to be filling in the frequency spectrum, giving you more low end, high end, everything like that. Okay, so movement right here, right? Movement seems to be like their pitch modulation, like how all the other vintage plugins have like that, like the wobble effect and everything like that. That's basically what that's going to be. Now this plugin does come with a couple of different noise effects right here as well, like some fuzz, some vinyl crackles, stuff like that. And everybody knows what chorus does. Here it's going to be going through the Juno 60 synthesizer, giving you that really warm sort of distortion sort of effect. And that's pretty much all that I'm going to have from this PDF right here. So that's going to be the overview of the pack from the PDF. Again, if you guys do want to check out the website for more of the stuff that I did not read, it'll be down in the description down below. But now what it's time to actually go in and check out the actual plugin, which I'm very excited about. So I picked out this melody loop right here. And this melody loop sounds perfect for testing out this plugin. Let's put it onto a mixer track and go over here and hit Cymatics Origin. I am just testing out the presets right now, as they constantly say that their presets are very, very good and very easy to use. So I'm going to be playing the melody and then just switching through some of these other ones right here. All right, so we have that very like underwater effect, which sounds really, really good. Honestly, I really don't like this sort of effect on here. It sounds very vintage and everything like that, but maybe on a different sort of instrument, but for this guitar, I'm not really feeling it, but still one option. I do like this sort of effect though. Add a lot of high end to it, like with the artifacts, and just gives it that like video game sound almost, really good. Same thing with this one. This one sounds really crispy. That's something. Oh, I like this one. Ooh. I could hear some drum slapping hard with that one. Factory set sounds pretty, it's very smooth. Heavy saturation. If you want to add like different layers, like if you have like a counter melody you want to put underneath this one, I feel like Hiss or 1900s right here would actually really be well for tucking it in the background a little bit more. Ooh, that really changed it up. It gives you that underwater effect, but still has the transients though. I like that one a lot. Next door is really good. So that's going to be all that I've got for the presets right here. The one thing I've got to say about Cymatics with like this one and their other plugins like Space and Pluto, they just immediately add depth. It's insane. And this one might actually be 2 clicks and it's perfect, unlike some other plugins that I know. But that's for a different video. Anyways, getting back on track, that's some of the presets that they have here for this plugin. Now I want to go in and see what I can do by messing around with the knobs. Here's the noise. I like 4, vinyl 4. And here's the different saturation modes right here between tube and drive shaper. This one sounds a lot more warm on the drive, and tube sounds a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of that effect. Ooh, that's the filter. Right there. Ooh. Oh, that sounds really good. Here it's actually going to be, this is a random feature, but then you click it over here, it's actually more of like the fixed wow and flutter filter, like normal. And obviously this is just me for the very first time checking out this plugin. Did not mean to close it, sorry. The main thing is once I actually get a hold of this and start playing around with the knobs, I think it's going to be a very, very good plugin. And if nothing else, just slapping on some of these presets are just fantastic. Like imagine just like having some automation, right? And I have jumps coming right there. You know, just that good. All right, so that's going to be what this sounds like on a melody loop. I want to go in here and do a couple more crazy things because we've already gone through what the majority of the plugin's about. It's a pretty straightforward plugin, but I actually want to go in here and try and put on some drums and see if we can't do anything for that. Because as you guys know, I love to layer my drums, which we have a video over there if you want to go check that out as well. But I want to say this plugin can't do anything for me in that realm. Once again, just going to go over here and grab some sort of random drum loop. We'll do something like Ultimate Lo-Fi. Putting onto a mixer track now, and then putting on another instance of Origin. Be really helpful for like gluing certain things. Oh, I like that one a lot for like a drum layer. Holy crap. Right, okay, hear me out here. I want to try something out. Make this one unique. All right, let's hear how it sounds. This is going to be our drum layer right here, and then the actual drums come in right after that. Bringing those vibes, man. Just having those undertones for the drums, so good. It's just so good adding those really crunchy drums. Really good. I want to see if we can make some sort of like trap drum sound a little bit more lo-fi-y. Alright, so I don't think it makes it sound more like lo-fi, but at the same time, if you want to have it like a beach, sort of like right here, I'm getting very like beach vibes from this, right? It's because of like everything is so warm, and then that guitar with the delay, the reverb, and then the really big depth added by Cymatics Space. I mean, wrong plugin. Cymatics Origin, there we go. All right, but that's going to be probably everything that I've got for you guys here today. It's going to be a pretty short video, I'm assuming, or I'm not editing it very much. But either way, like I was saying, this is a completely free, full premium plugin. Go grab it. There's no reason not to. Now, the main thing I know is probably on your guys' mind if you're an experienced producer. How is it going to stand up towards RC20? Is it going to be replacing it? Is it going to be a good option to go and have it work in conjunction with both of them? It's definitely not the same thing as RC20. It has a similar goal in mind, but it does it in its own way. And if nothing else, it has the best presets that I've seen from a RC20-like plugin. So if that's worth it for you, yeah, go pick it up. Not only that, RC20 is $100. And again, this is completely free. So if you don't have RC20, this is a very good option. No reason not to get it if you don't own RC20. All right, that's all that I've got for you guys here today. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.